We already passed the 7 p.m. Central Time mark. We are around 2 minutes, or could be less, to start the matchup between Monterrey and Necaxa Femenil. Here are the lineups of Monterrey. Claudia Lozoya in the goal side, in the goalkeeper. And then Rebeca Bernal, the capi. Mónica Flores, Alejandra Calderón, Valeria del Campo, Dania Perez, Yamile Franco, Diana Garcia. In the front, we have Cristina Birkenroad, Desiree Monsiváis, and Daniela Solis. In Necaxa, we have Guadalupe Olvera and the goalkeeper. Lucia Muñoz as the capi. Karen de León, Fanny Grano, Yanesi Rodríguez, Alejandra Guerrero, Diana Aguinano, Saraí Kim, Diane Fuentes, Luciana Garcia, and Brenda León. The strikers for both teams are Desiree Monsiváis and Luciana Garcia. Luciana Garcia has 4 goals in her name in this tournament. In the meantime, Desiree Monsiváis has 6 goals in her name. They also have another striker, which is Berkey, with 4 goals. The rest of the Rayadas, whoever made a goal, has only 1 goal, according to the general table of goals. Moment of silence for what happened back in Querétaro a week later. Match has started. Rayadas de Monterrey versus the Rayos of Necaxa Femenil. 10 seconds already played. Here comes Yamile Franco at the left. No, well, giving it back with Claudia Lozoya. Now with Dania Perez. Now change of play with Valeria del Campo, the Tica. This is Monica. Now in the middle with Alejandra Calderon. Desiree. That's ball's pass. Here comes Dania Perez in the left. Perez with the cross. Deflected by the defense. Here comes Reyes still. Control the ball. Loses it. Now. Scissors kick. Nope. Monica Flores in the back. The Capi. Rebeca Bernal in the center of midfield. Gives a pass now at the right. Pass was a bit slow, but recovered still. Reyes' ball. Now the pass is at the right, but it was not a very good pass. The goalkeeper now has it. Guadalupe Olvera with her hands. Number 35 in control. Tells her teammates to move on out to the front. She's going to send it long. And she does. Comes a long ball. Deflected by the D. Now in the center midfield. This, as I recall, Diana Garcia in the back. Now the right lateral, Dania Perez. In the back. Rebecca Bernal. Back again with Claudia Lozoya, the goalkeeper who was the first champion of the goalkeepers here in Rayadas, Claudia Lozoya, after 3 attempts. Now, here comes Rayadas, already in territory of Necaxa. A pass. One touch by Desiree Monsivais, and the ball is recovered by Necaxa with Guadalupe Olvera. Great job there with the pass. However, it was a bit long. Daniela Solis couldn't touch it or take a shot. However, on the ground, Guadalupe Olvera, the goalkeeper of Necaxa, is a bit hurt. When it comes to the goals of both teams, Monterrey has made 28 goals in favor this season. They're first in the general table with 23 points. 5 they received. When it comes to Necaxa, Necaxa has 8 goals in favor, 15 against. They're 13th in the general table and with 9 points. As mentioned, Luciana Nicole Garcia with 4 goals is the top scorer for Necaxa. When it comes to Monterrey, the historic striker of the Liga MX and also for Rayadas, Desiree Monsivais with 6 goals in her name this season. Looks like it was just a bit of a scratch there for Guadalupe Olvera. Referee has the ball and lets it bounce. We're back in play. 3 minutes passed. Guadalupe Olvera grabs it. Looks like she's going to send it long. And she does. Long ball, lets it bounce. No hitter, nobody touches it. Now it does with Valeria del Campo. This is Diana Garcia conducing the ball at the left. Daniela Solis, number 20, loses it. Here comes Necaxa foul. The first foul of the match by Daniela Solis. I believe it was against Sarai Kim. Forgive me, it was number 17. Guerrero. Sarai Kim. Watching the replay was a bit of a foul there, but not very severe. No rough. Just a clean foul. Much more 3/4 on the field. Here comes the long ball. And Reyes deflects it. On the right. Conducing the ball. Yamile Franco. Now in the middle. Monica Flores. Now with Valeria del Campo. Conducing the ball. Latica. In the left. Number 5, Monica. Now giving it back with Claudia Lozoya. There was no spaces there. Could not get the pass. Now gives it to the Capi, Rebecca Bernal. Historic defender for Reyes. Here comes a long ball. Conduced by Desiree Monsivais. Monsivais takes a shot! Off target! No offside. First shot for Rayadas. It was actually Diana Garcia who made the shot. It was never Desiree Monsivais. Monsivais gave the opportunity to Diana. However, it goes off target on the ground. Shot from the right, goes to the left post. No goal. We're still 0-0. 5 minutes later, we see the first shot of the match. That goes off target. Goal kick for Guadalupe Olvera. Sends a long ball. Deflected by Rayadas. Necaxa barely can make the 3-touch. In the middle with Monica. Now Valeria del Campo, who loses it. Here comes Brenda Leon. Brenda Leon goes to the ball, and this is a foul. This is a foul, which could be a yellow card here, and it is a yellow card for Valeria del Campo. La Tica. Not a bit concentrated there. She lost the ball there, Valeria del Campo. Valeria Gutierrez del Campo. That she got a bit hasty there. Yellow card for Valeria del Campo. Very first yellow card of the game, barely at the 6th minute, due to a missed concentration, if that's one way to put it. Not very much fans of Rayados tonight. Not a very good entry, to be honest with you, for women in the barrier. At the right side of the penalty mark. I believe it was Tania Perez, Daniela Solis, and Berkey in Desire. All right, number 3. Fanny Grano takes the shot and it goes way off target, above the target. Goal kick for Claudio Lozoya of the Rayadas of Monterrey. Now sends it long. Well, back to the comment that I said that there weren't a lot of fans back in the Stadio BBVA. Well, the boos were heard. Maybe it's because it was a dome. Well, at the right side, we see the replay. The shot of Fanny Grano that goes way above the target. Not a very good shot, to be honest, in the way to take the shot. Not a very good educated, not a very good penetrated. Claudia Lozoya with her hands now gives it to the left, Monica Flores. Back with Claudia Lozoya. Now at the right. If I recall, this is Dania Perez. At the right, conducing the ball. Now crosses the territory for Necaxa. Who has it? Alejandra Calderon, I believe. Ball is out. Throw in. This is long ball. Attention for Daniela Solis. Score! Goal! For Monterrey! Goal of Rayadas at the 8th minute. Daniela Solis, after letting the ball go through from the defense of Necaxa, from Karen de Leon and company. Daniela Solis with the ball bouncing, puts the header and pushes it inside the net. Rayadas 1, Necaxa 0. And the ball is already in play. We see the shot, header! Still in play, another shot! Desire Monsivais. So close to making the second goal. However, it goes off target. We're still 1-0. The header from Daniela Solis. Well, I think it was a notch still inside when the defender touches it to evade the goal. But the way that she tries to evade it goes inside the net. It was almost like a scissors kick. It goes inside the net in the end. Reales is winning 1-0 at the 8th minute. Right now we're at the 9th, but the goal is registered at the number 8th minute. So, for the moment, we are still 1-0 after that shot of Desire Monsivais. Very good goal from Daniela Solis because here comes Necaxa and it is offside in the end. Now, goal number 48 against the Necaxa in a total for Rayadas in 13 matches that they have played. This is historic. As mentioned in the transmission, Rayadas' favorite client is Necaxa. In the Stadio BBVA, we see a long ball deflected by the defense of Necaxa. Here comes Necaxa in their own territory. Once again, Dayan Fuentes loses it. Oh, what a hill pass from Dina Garcia. Oh, no, that's Desire. Now Rayadas at the right. This one is Dina Garcia. Gives the pass with Berkey. Berkey with the cross. Not a very good one. It goes for a corner for Rayadas. The very first one of the match. 11 minutes, Monterrey is winning 1-0 against Necaxa with a goal of Daniela Solis at the 8th minute. Corner kick for Rayadas at the right. Yamile Franco is going to send this around the penalty area. Here comes the cross. Header still in play. Grabbed by Guadalupe Olvera. The ball was still in play in the second goalie box. It was loose. However, in the end, Guadalupe Olvera turns around and she sees the ball and grabs it. We see the replay, the header of Rebecca Bernal, a very good one. She's very efficient when it comes to the headers. Then after that, number 22, Diana Garcia tries to make another header to deflect the vision of Guadalupe Olvera. However, Olvera sees it before ball's loose, grabs it, and then sends it long. Now, into reality, right now, Necaxa has it, sending a long ball. Ball's intercepted. Not a very good pass there. Here comes Rayadas at the right, now going in the middle. Number 22. Diana Garcia sends it back with Rebecca Bernal. Rebecca Bernal now with Monica Flores at the left. Flores with Daniela Solis. What a heel pass. What a great pass. Once again, here comes Diana Garcia fighting for the ball against two Necaxa players and then loses it. Rayas has it. Through pass. Nothing happens. Rayas has it. No handball there. Tries to control it with the chest. Monica Flores. Long ball around the middle. Who has it? Pass back outside the goalie box. Now deflected by the defense. Once again, Monica Flores, after that failed attempt pass from Necaxa, recovers. Now, Rebecca Bernal. Change of play at the left to the right. Conducing the ball, Berkey. Back with Rebecca Bernal. Bernal, change of play at the left with Monica Flores. The left lateral. Sees, moves, conducing the ball. Now back with Valeria del Campo. Rebecca Bernal again. Tiki-taka. Almost like in style of Barcelona. Touch and pass. Nothing. However, Gabriel Franco. Bernal now with Nicole. Long ball. Once again. If I recall, this is Ana Garcia. Now with Bernal. Once again with Nicole Perez. Long ball. Goes across. However, it takes a shot! As the volley from Daniela Solis goes off target. At the left, we're still 1-0. Rayadas very dominant in this first half, of course. Barely 15 minutes, already played a quarter of the minute. Quarter of the first half. The volley shot from Daniel Solis after the deflection of the defense. If I recall, that was Fanny Grano or Yanissi Rodriguez. Matches from other places: Cruz Azul 2-3 Santos, Pachuca 2-0 Atlético San Luis, Mazatlán and León tied at 0. That's the final score. Puebla 2-1 FC Juarez final. The Clásico Nacional between America and Guadalajara 1-2 in favor of Chivas. That's the end of the game. That was yesterday. Toluca and Tigres tied 2-2. That's the final match. Right at this moment, what's being playing is Rayas and Necaxa 1-0 since the 9th minute. Pumas in Tijuana. Tijuana versus Pumas will be at 8:55 Central Time. And Querétaro and Atlas has been postponed. Now, on to the present. Monica Flores in the middle with Nicole Perez. However, loses it and then sends a long ball for Brenda Leon. However, recovered by Valeria del Campo. And then gives it back with Claudia Lozoya. Lozoya. Ooh, that was a risky pass there, but Valeria del Campo now has it. Now with Monica Flores at the left. If I recall, that was Nicole Perez. Now sends it with Dani Solis. Monica Flores controls the ball. I think she was going to give the pass with the second touch, but no, she controls it with the chest and then passes it with Rebecca Bernal, who conduces. Now at the right with Nadia Perez. Yamile Franco loses it. Woo! Oh, great dribbling skill. However, it is a foul in favor of Necaxa by Rebecca Bernal against Alejandra Guerrero. It is a slight foul. It is a slight foul. It was she stepped the foot. She stepped the foot. Not a very awful foul. However, it could have been almost yellow card, but almost. This is a free kick. Long ball, and it is deflected by the defense. Still around the uh, goalie box. However, sent long. Solis, Dani, Desiree. Ball is touched lastly from Necaxa player. It is a throw in for Reyes around the midfield. Monica. Valiera del Campo. Yamile now with Rebecca Bernal. Bernal can see the ball now in Necaxa territory at the right. This is Alejandra with the long ball still in play. Daniela Solis trying to fight it around the goalie box still, and it is a foul in favor of Necaxa in the end. At the moment, when Daniela Solis tries to go for the ball, when the ball was bouncing already across the penalty area, she tried to go for the ball, but there was a foul before. Guadalupe Olvera is ready to send this long. Ball bounces and it's a throw in for Necaxa. Nothing happened in this play. Alejandra Guerrero sent this for a throw in. Necaxa cannot make two passes, cannot concrete them. It is now Rayas' ball. Sent long. Vale del Campo passes it to Claudio Lozoya with the head pass. And then Lozoya sends it with Rebecca Bernal. Bernal, long pass. Eva Espejo thinking what her team is doing. Make some changes, not entirely sure, but right now they're very dominant against Necaxa. And it is a throw in for Rayadas. Not entirely sure what the captain, Lucia Munoz, tried to do there, but that provoked a throw in for Rayadas. This is Diana Garcia. A throw in now for Rayadas again. Around the goalie box. Nicole Perez tried to throw it inside, but nothing happened there. Now Rebecca Bernal controls it after taking the ball away. Alejandria Calderon passes it with Valeria Campo. Ball's intercepted. Covered by Necaxa. Long ball at the right after too much time played on the left, and then it is deflected by Rayas, by the defense, by Monica Flores. It is a throw-in for Necaxa. We're still 1-0 after 20 minutes. Valle del Campo evades the ball for going much more further and is a throw-in. We never mentioned who were the substitutes. We have in the bench for Rayas Alejandria Godínez, María Sánchez, Diana Monroy, Mariana Cadena, Alejandra Martínez, Diana Evangelista, Valeria Valdés, Jimena Peña, Lisa Rodríguez, and Samantha Cimental. When it comes to Necaxa, Valeria Martínez, Andrea Martínez, Andrea Valderas, Nicole Teja, Libeth Castro, Reina Velázquez, Jocelyn Hernández, Samantha Calvillo, and last but not least, Flor Rodriguez with number 29. Coaches are Eva Espejo for Rayadas, the historic coach. And watch out because here comes Daniela Solis at the left, and it is a corner for Rayadas, this time in the left. The second one of the match. When it's the coach of Necaxa, Gerardo Castillo. There's some nervosism from Eva Espejo as she sees her players how they play. For the moment, we have a corner. Monica Flores is going to send this around the penalty area. Here comes the cross. Header still in play. Attention here, still. Oh, Well, Diana Garcia had an opportunity, but it is off target. I don't know what she tried to do. Look, here comes the cross from Yamile Franco around the penalty area. The header was deflected by a defender, and it falls with Diana Garcia. She tried to control it, but... Or she tried to pass, or she tried to make a scissors grab. Not entirely sure. However, here comes Reyes, once again in Necaxa's territory after a failed attempt of a long pass from Guadalupe Olveira. Kim, oh, great dribbling skill. She took away two Reyes. Diana Garcia and I believe Yamile Franco. Here comes the ball with number 27, Alejandria Guerrero. Brenda Leon, I'm sorry. It is a throw-in for Necaxa. A lightning. Brenda Leon makes a pass underneath the legs of Monica Flores, but Monica Flores evades uh, a worse situation for Brenda Leon. Here comes a long ball. Right hand still in play. Attention, this could be a penalty, and it is a penalty! A penalty for the Lightning of Necaxa. Claudia Lozoya is the one who made the foul. Claudia Lozoya tried to go for the ball and grab her with her hands. However, the ball was loose. She tried to grab it. There was a player of Necaxa in front of her. I believe it was Diana Aguinano. We see it's number 20, Luciana Garcia, the top scorer of Necaxa. Claudia Lozoya touches her just to go for the ball, and it is a penalty for Necaxa. An opportunity to make the equalizer to tie the match 1-1. And it is a clear penalty. Referee says, do not cross this line. We already know that. Just hope that the players do not do that. Here comes Luisa Garcia. Score! Goal! Luciana Garcia, her goal number 5th in the tournament. It is now tied 1-1 after 24 minutes. It was actually number 13, Fanny Grano, the defender. Claudia Lozoya throws herself on the left side, trying to guess. However, number 13, Fanny Grano, pushes it on the left and makes the equalizer for Necaxa. We are 1-1 the score. Rayadas 1, Necaxa 1. Now, the error for Rayas in this case, as we already mentioned, it's Claudia Lozoya. Claudia Lozoya had the opportunity to grab the ball. However, unfortunately, the ball was loose and tried to grab it again, but in front of her, it was Luciana Garcia, number 20. Liga MX Varonil Grita por la Paz, a match that is still pending since week 5. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Time, Rayados of Monterrey versus FC Juarez. The return of the hated player of Rayados, Hugo Gonzalez, the goalkeeper. And also the return of Tuca here in the Vancomer. Well, back in action here, Rebecca Bernal, Monica Flores. In the middle, Yamile Franco, Daniela Solis. The cross with her right leg around the penalty area. Header! Score! Berkeley Road, the lady from San Diego, California. Cristina Berkeley Road makes her fifth goal in the season. Goal 27th minute with the header around the penalty area from the cross, assisted from Daniela Solis. Rayadas de Monterrey retakes the lead, retake the advantage, 2-1. Header from Cristina Berkeley was very tall, maybe the smallest one here in the Liga match between Rayadas. The pass from Daniela Solis with her right leg penalty area, following the ball, then the header for Cristina Berkeley pushes it inside the net, beating Rayadas 2-1. Rayadas, their fifth goal in this tournament. Claudio Lozoya sends the ball for a throw-in for Rayadas after that failed attempt for Necaxa. At the moment of the header of Cristina Berker, we see Guadalupe Vera not doing much because she stays there. Maybe it was a bit too far for her to evade the ball or made to save the ball. Now, Reyes once again up front. Yamile Franco in the middle. If I recall, this is Valera de Campo. Monica Flores. Diana Garcia. Valera de Campo, the Costa Ricense. Rebecca Bernal, the Capi, Mexican. Capi sends it on the right. This is Alejandria Calderon. Across, around the penalty area, another header, still in play, and it is a corner. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. This is the fourth corner of the match for Rayadas. Necaxa, we're still waiting for their first corner. Now, Yamile comes across from Yamile. Nothing happens. However, recovered by Reyes. Here comes the ball. It takes a shot. Score! Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Tick, 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 tick. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. It was no goal in the end. There was no goal in the end, ladies and gentlemen. I believe there was a goal that we see here. Ooh, yep, the camera gives us a false illusion. For a moment, it was another score for Cristina Berkenroth, her second of the match, and also her sixth on the season. It would have been, but the camera gives us a false illusion. False illusion. Sorry, I got a new brackets here. There's some pronunciation, some words that I cannot say it right thanks to the brackets. Say too much with this. Too much. That's enough for me. Back in the match with Diana Garcia on the circle midfield. Back with Monica Flores. Monica Flores sends a long ball. Diana Garcia, number 22 at the left, giving it back with Daniela Solis. She has two defenders. Another cross with her left leg, and it is deflected by the defense. Here comes Necaxa with Janessy Rodriguez conducing. Now with a wall pass. Oh, takes away two Rayas there in the circle midfield, conducing once again. Well, without any trouble, Claudia Lozoya now has it with the ball. Passes it with Rebecca Bernal, giving it with her companion, Monica Flores. I'm sorry, Dania Perez. Just to keep you guys posted, this week when it comes to the men's team in Rayados, we're in the week of Clásico Regiomontano, number 27. Rayados visiting Tigres this week on Saturday. Rayados right now is still focused on their match for tomorrow against FC Juarez, but after that, it's Clásico time, Clásico week. Tigres, without any matches pending, they're already focused in Rayados. Very, very positive they'll be watching the match against FC Juarez and Rayados. Here comes Rayadas with Daniela Solis across and on the penalty area. Another penalty. No, 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 no. Deflected by the defense. Still in play. Out of the danger zone. Well, nobody touches it. Daniela Garcia with the long shot. A score! Goal! Incredible shot from Dan Garcia. Way behind the goalie box. There's a slight situation it is a goal. I thought there was an offside, but no, it is a goal. Number 3 for Rayados. Diana Garcia once again. Just like she did it. The women's national Mexican team has changed. Related to posted of what are we talking about? Right now, of Diana Garcia. Impressive, incredible. Ball was bouncing, seizes the opportunity, and on the left, it's inside the net. Diana Garcia makes her second goal of the season. Now, the change of Necaxa. It was Brenda Leon who comes out, and who comes in? Cassandra Calvillo. However, in the field, Valle del Campo and number 19 of Necaxa, Yanesi Rodriguez, are laid in the field. It was a very hard challenge from Valeria del Campo with Yanesi Rodriguez. Now, yellow card for Yanesi. Yanesi Rodriguez has been booked, the second player of the match. Oh, what a coincidence. Valeria del Campo receives the foul from Yanesi Rodriguez. Valeria del Campo is already booked. And Yanesi Rodriguez is now booked thanks to that foul that she made against Valeria del Campo. Now, long ball across out of the danger zone. Ball is in the air. Tries to control it. Still playing. Daniela Solis. A long cross pass. Another again. And Berkey had another opportunity, but the ball fell for a goal kick. Another match of the Liga MX Femenil, Tijuana versus Pumas, after this at 9 p.m. Central Time. Berkey, so close to making a great goal with the external part of her right foot, but she didn't touch even the ball. It is still 3-1. Gosh, I gotta admit, what a goal from Diana Garcia. Diana Garcia. What a goal at 32nd. Now, back with Claudia Lozoya the ball. Lozoya. She finds Monica Flores at the left. Monica Flores conducing the ball a bit. Well, she stops in her tracks. Yamile Franco now with Valeria del Campo. Rebecca Bernal conducing the ball. Now passes it with Valeria del Campo. On the left, once again, this time is Daniela Solis. Solis with the pass. Dania Garcia. Once again with Rebecca Bernal. Rayas giving some pressure. Yamile Franco at the left with Monica Flores. She's finding someone. Gives it back with Yamile Franco. Franco. She had Diana Garcia for a moment at the right, but gives it with Valeria Campo. Now with Rebecca Bernal. Bernal conducing more, giving more pressure, having the opportunity. Now gives it the right with Nicole Perez. Whoop! What a pass, an auto pass. Here comes the cross. Hitter still in play around the penalty area. Now out of the danger zone. Still here with Yamile Franco. Takes a shot. Blocked by the defense. Now with Necaxa. Here comes Necaxa conducing the ball in their own territory. Oh, well, she ran into a wall by Rebecca Bernal. Now Reyes has it at the right. You see the replay of that great pass from Nicole Perez. This Iremos leaves the ball away as it leaves it passing. And then Daniela Solis had an opportunity, but it was deflected by the defense. We're still 3-1 after 39 minutes. Barely past the 39 mark. Attention, here comes Luciana Garcia. And the ball is, well, there's a foul in favor of Necaxa. Number 20, Luciana Garcia, the top striker of Necaxa, receives the foul from Rebecca Bernal. It was actually Yamile Franco, the one who made the foul. This is her first foul on the match. And of course, it's not for a booking. Claudia Lozoya, we see her in her position, ready for a long shot or whatever's going to happen. Here comes the cross. The ball's header. Score! However, offside. No goal for Necaxa. They still in one with one goal and a yellow card. We'll let it tell you what's about. But I do not think, to be honest, it was an offside because I do not think that she touches it. Look, we see here. Ooh, yeah, she was offside, but she never touches it. Maybe, look, the rule here says this is the reason on why maybe it was an offside. She went for the ball. She was offside at the moment that the Necaxa player, the one that was responsible for the free kick, touches it. At the moment, I believe Diane Fuentes was offside. The yellow card for Necaxa, recall. We're still 3-1, no goal given for Necaxa after that offside. If she weren't supposed to go for the ball, it was a goal. However, how do you fake it? It was Luciana Nicole Garcia. The top scorer of Necaxa has been booked. She is the third player to be booked in this match. Now, Rayas with a shot, still in play in the danger area, and then deflected, sent long. We're still with Rayadas. Yamile on the right with Nicole Perez. Conducing the ball. Who has it? Yamile Franco again in the middle. Oh, she was going to leave the ball go by, but she never expected the defense of Necaxa to appear. However, we see a foul in favor of Necaxa. Let's keep you updated when it comes to the goals. The first goal was from Daniela Solis at the 9th minute. And then the second goal was from Necaxa. That was the equalizer with uh, Fanny Grano via penalty at the 24th minute. However, on the 27th, Cristina Berkerode, the woman from San Diego, California, pushes it inside of the net with the header. And then the last goal, the 3-1 for Rayadas, an impressive shot, an impressive goal from outside of the goalie box in the middle. Diana Garcia at the 32nd, just like she did in the women's national Mexican team. Here comes Reyes at the right. Berkey with the cross at the hands of Guadalupe Olvera. Been a long time that I mentioned that name. However, we looks like that there is an injury for Guadalupe Olvera. Even Desiree Monsiváis was a bit shaken up in that with the head. We see here the Desiree, just a scratch in the head. Guadalupe Olvera was the one that received the worst part. Maybe some cold spray could fix it up. Well, right now she's on the ground, but now I'm already talking with the doctors. She's already kneeled with her both legs. Eva Espejo. As a teacher and also a coach, it's remarkable what this coach has done. Even with Rayas, with Pachuca, doesn't really matter. She is the first coach as a woman to win the Liga MX Femenil. Historic, and it was against Tigres last season. The champs, Rayadas. Oh, what an error there for Valera del Campo. Now gets it to Bernal, sending it back with Claudia Lozoya. Monica Flores at the left, opens it up. Now with Daniela Solis. And that ball is a throw-in for Rayadas. Here comes the throw-in. Had a pass on Daniela Solis that was deflected by Necaxa. Here comes Necaxa, conducting the ball. Necaxa. A long ball this time for Luciana Garcia. The referee has marked 2 minutes of stoppage time. We'll see what happens with these last 2 minutes. Oh, she slips again and then recovers Daniela Garcia for Rayadas. Diana Garcia. She has 3 companions. She gives it with Valera del Campo. Sends it long, crossing the territory. Well, not a bit. However, Rayadas now has it once again with Desiree Monsiváis. She couldn't control it very good. Now back with Necaxa. Long ball. And it is Claudia Lozoya's ball. Giving it back with Rebecca Bernal. 45. Bernal at the right. Dania Perez, Bernal, Lozoya, the goalkeeper. Trying to find someone. Lozoya, well, she's not wasting time there. Here comes Rebecca Bernal. In the middle. Diana Garcia. Once again, conducting the ball. A through pass. Oh, I do not know if the last player was touched by Necaxa. And it is a goal kick. 46th minute. 40 seconds left. Guadalupe Olvera is going to send this long. This could be the last play. 46th, 31, 32, 33, 34. 2 minutes of stoppage time added on. 3 players that are booked is Valera del Campo for Reyes. And when it comes to Necaxa, Yanesi Rodriguez and Luciana Garcia. Here comes Reyes once again with Daniela Solis. Solis with a long shot. Score! What a goal! Goal! from outside of the goalie box at the left. Another shot. The second goal of the match. Beating Guadalupe Olvera in the first post. Rayadas of Monterrey is now leading 4-1. We mentioned at the very beginning in this match. By the way, it is now halftime. At the very beginning of the match, Necaxa are favorite clients for making goals, and it is now 4-1 at halftime. We'll leave you for the second half for the moment with goals of Daniela Solis at the 45th plus 2. It is the 9th to 48th this one. Cristina Booker at the 27th and Diana Garcia at the 32nd. And one goal for Necaxa with Fanny Grano via penalty. Rayadas of Monterrey is winning 4-1. Until we see you at the halftime, we'll be right back.